A lot of controversy about verse 10, so let's look at it. I fell at his feet to worship him, but he said to me, don't do it. I am a fellow servant with you and with your brothers who hold the testimony of Jesus. Worship Jesus, for the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. I want to think with you on this spirit of prophecy. Most modern translations give a small s to spirit. Some of the old ones give a capital S, because it is true that sometimes the expression spirit of prophecy in the days of the Jews meant the gift of prophecy. But most scholars today read it like this. The testimony of Jesus is the burden of prophecy, is the essence of prophecy. I think that is more correct, and that's why modern translations have cut out the capital for spirit and just put a small s. The testimony of Jesus, that's the message of prophecy. And this raises the issue of inspiration. When God inspires the Bible, does he so inspire every sentence that every sentence is pure gold and no one can find fault with anything in any part of it? Or is inspiration something that works in harmony with what John 20:31 says? These are written, you might know Jesus is the Christ, and by believing have life through his name. In other words, is inspiration an inquire within upon everything, or is it something just to give life by making Jesus real and present? Now, I would remind you the Bible uses a lot of metaphors and symbols that are obviously not scientific. 4 corners of the earth, 4 winds of heaven, pictures a hare as chewing because it seems to chew, a double chew. There are a number of things like that in Scripture that people find fault with. We shouldn't. The Bible's a very practical book. It's given for practical purposes, and its main burden is to introduce us to Jesus. Its main burden is not to tell us all the fine details of science. Its main burden is not to tell us all the fine details of history. But everything that circles around Christ is infallible for its purpose. The Bible is infallible in all it intends to teach. It does not intend to teach all the details of science, geography, or history. These are written, you might know Jesus is the Christ, and by believing have life through his name. The testimony of Jesus is the essence, the burden, the substance, the content of the word prophecy. That's one viewpoint. I trust you will study it.